And this episode of professional Forts gameplay that is high skill and very engaging and, and well made, we have the Modern Warfare mod, which adds a bunch of new weapons that I'm not actually very familiar with because I've played this once, and then I looked at it and I was like, this is ass. The weapons here are just completely unbalanced, but like what I find to be unfun generally goes on YouTube and then does big numbers, and I'm just like, okay, I guess people like seeing me suffer. I don't think they like seeing me suffer. I think rather you guys enjoy seeing silly weapons that do silly things. It's not greatest thing to play, sure. You know, trying to find balanced gameplay in the mods is usually just like nearly impossible, but they do at least look cool when they're exploding. So I try my best to at least please the algorithm a little bit. Anyways, I'm seeing a field howitzer, and the funny thing about the field howitzers, that's the most expensive weapon outside of the ICBM silo. It's a big fucking missile. Okay, that at least the developer's honest with his description of weapons. A lot of developers are just like, and this was developed in the Soviet laboratories, and it's just like, really, I think you're giving this too much backstory. Just give me what this actually is. So I appreciate the developer for being a little bit lazy with the description. Sometimes I'm like, there's no need for this. This man put more effort into the description than actually making the weapon. And this, at least this developer is just trying to focus on the code and not trying to make it so that his mod is in a completely different timeline than from the normal Force timeline, which I imagine you don't even know what it was. It's the entirety of Force is just battling over oil. And it's funny, I mean, it's funny because, like, it's the Australian-made game. If it was an American-made game, it would never do that, because then it would be too real. But the Australians, as foreigners, are allowed to make fun of us. And you know what, respect on them for doing that. There needs to be somebody holding us accountable for our great power. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to go for the missile here. I do actually need a place down tech. I could go for the missile. What I could do actually is put like a couple of the big missiles in front here. Oh, there's artillery. Low-range AA missiles. Oh, that's anti-air. There's also helicopters, which I imagine can be shot down. There's a grenade launcher as well. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna be messing around with that, though, considering the fact that that does not look like that has... You know what? I'm actually gonna check. I'm 90% sure this guy doesn't have enough range to actually hit anything at this point. But, I mean, if he can just, you know, hit the enemy bases at this point, it would be kind of interesting, though I don't think it'll do enough damage to actually kill anything, considering the fact that the bases are super far apart, and all the bases are massive. And with massive bases generally comes the fact that you need big guns to actually destroy them. This is a modded map. And it's not a modded map, but it's a map made for mods. You can tell by the fact that everybody's super entrenched. Like, if this was a normal vanilla game, you would not actually be able to end the game. Because you would have so much eco, you could tank forever. But, you know, that's what the modded weapons are for. So perhaps that this game can actually come to an end and I don't have to sit here growing old. Also, there's barrels down here, which means that if the core dies, you can just go back into the barrels. So, like, you have any hope of this game ever ending, it just gets crushed by the fact that there's barrels. Because it means if you kill somebody, they can just connect to the barrel. Or they'll still have the barrel and they'll just be still alive. Which means that they can then defend their teammates, build AA, and rebuild the weapons. So, like, you know, there's never actual progress made. It's just the suggestion of progress. Nah, just I thought this has no range. And then that's a flashbang. Okay. Look at that's a lot of for that weapon I'm never gonna be using. That was a lot of effort onto that thing there. Anyways, kind of want. I don't have enough batteries for the big missile, which is, you know, probably should be like a fair argument. It's a big missile. It should cost me a lot of energy to build. And I'll build a bunch of storages down here because I can't. I could probably actually fit another set of turbines down here if I lead off some mines. May actually be a good idea considering I think I'm gonna be struggling more for energy here than I am for metal. But like, you know, that's also like a lot of effort, and I don't want to start replacing mines in the building struts close to the ground because that requires very specific building techniques, and like those require some brain power to. Oh, it looks like. Looks like that missile's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Wow. Oh, wait. Oh, I can just... what? This is actually one of the silliest weapons I've seen. I should... Yeah. I think I'm gonna go for one big fucking missile. It seems... You know, it seems canonically accurate. I'm sure the US military has like 18-year-long holes just to fit one missile silo. That actually built quite fast. It's already almost like a quarter done. That's actually kind of shocking. Normally with these mod weapons, it takes like at least 3 years to build something. And the developer, I guess, at least wants the game to be somewhat ended eventually. Somebody just drove by in their car and said, fuck FT. FT is the building I live in. It's referred to as the fucking towers. I'm turning off the swear filter already because the developer put it on or turned it off. What? Wait, can I build this weapon? What is going on here? Hello? But that's just normal. Oh, this is built on the ground. Oh, that's interesting. Anyways, I'm also going to start building AA because I know there's helicopters and stuff in the mod. And I don't want to just get like a enemy just flies over a helicopter and I have nothing to defend against it. I'm assuming at least shotgun should be enough to like drive it around. Or shut it down, not drive it around. No, the enemies would be the ones driving it around. Maybe I'll also try out the helicopter. But, oh, I think that's what the missile systems are used for. To shoot down the... Oh, that makes sense. Anti-air missile platform. I'll just grab one of these. Because I'm a little bit scared. Anti-air missile. Yes. Get me some of these guys, please. I don't... These are oh so massive. I am actually scared that I'm going to get shot by one cannon and my entire base is going to explode. Okay. My teammate's got a helicopter going. And, yeah. Okay. Does that just have infinite ammo? Wow, those missiles do a lot of damage. Okay, you smash them to the ground. I imagine those are pretty hard to pilot. I tried playing one of the pilotable weapons mods at some point in my life. And all I remember from that, it was a massive headache to actually pilot their shit. So, I imagine that guy was struggling there a little bit. And I would be too, so no problem with that. I think I would crash to the ground. I would have the liability to make fun of him if I actually knew how to play the weapon. But I don't know how to play the weapon, so I can't make fun of him. I can only do it if I'm already good at it. Anyways, we have active down. Teammate chose Arctic. Arctic was probably a very good choice here, because imagine these weapons, like, if you get them up faster, that's actually a huge deal. Now that we have the weapons building, like, 4 times as fast. Yeah, look at that. Look at that progress. Look at that speed of its building. Oh my god. You can actually see the line moving. Anyways, this guy's done. How does this work? Okay, that went a little bit far over. Damn, my teammates really like firing the little helicopters. Though another one just smashed into the ground there, so it appears that there still aren't that great. I mean, I'm not gonna go for that apparently, because I can't actually fit another thing anywhere because my base is now stuck at the size it currently is because I built a missile and this guy. I guess what I could actually do is build it on top here, like going like here. Owie. That hurt a tiny amount. That was like pure metal right there. That is one very highly damaged. They're probably Buster from what I saw there. You need ammo for this? What? Satan missile. Jesus Christ. I can't fit it anywhere. Oh. This is kind of awkward. Hey, look at there goes the thing. And it shot something down. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Anyways, now I can build more anti-air missiles down here. Because I am terrified of the enemy shooting more shit at me. Uh-oh. Does that missile and piece of ammunition... No, that is one tanky piece of ammunition. I'm going to sell that off before it explodes. Oh, that instantly sells off. Okay, beautiful. I'm a little bit scared of that, if the missile ammunition explodes. Because if it does as much damage as the missile itself, then I imagine I'll just be dead on the spot. You know, I'm going to try firing this guy again. Hello there. Oh, I'm just getting shot by a plane. Beautiful. And is there anything I can even do about that? Probably not. Is it gonna fly past me over and over? Great, that seems fair and balanced. Well, that's what I was looking for. Anyway, look into one of these. And hey, it's dead. I think that was the plane itself that just crashed into me. Absolutely beautiful. Fair and balanced things going on, but both sides have access to it, so it's like not that bad. And I'll start building the ammunition here as well. Does that automatically fire? I hope that automatically... Yes, it does. Oh, beautiful. And it doesn't require ammunition. Oh my god, this thing's amazing. Yeah, okay, and it automatically reloads, doesn't require any ammunition, so that is going to be my anti-missile or anti-airship weapon, because that just seems to just immediately shut down everything. So, that... I hope that's all the planes and the helicopters dealt with then, because those seem kind of scary. Anyways, where does this go? That also go over? I've missed this 3 times now. I think I just have to direct fire at this point. I don't think I can go the artillery style weapon. It doesn't seem to be wanting to communicate or function for me, which is okay. It's okay, that's okay. But this does actually reload quite fast. A lot faster than most modern weapons. Most modern weapons just take their time, like this guy. Or this guy, hopefully. Hopefully this has a long... I mean, I guess this is more limited by the ammo build speed than anything. Anyways. Let's see how this guy's... weapon does. Okay, I need to fire a little bit further upward to actually do some damage. Oh my... That seemed like a balanced plane. There goes one of the enemies. My teammate has successfully killed it with a plane. That plane seemed very strong. The fact that how much... like, that went through, like, 8 pieces of wood in one burst. Like, that is not... a small amount of damage right there. And now I'm kind of scared that I'm just gonna get burst down the same way. I shouldn't get burst down considering that I have a complete wall of metal, but you know, and that is a B-2 bar. I feel like I'm almost just a spectator at this point, you know. I'm not actually playing the game here. Anyways, gonna get this guy fired. Hopefully this doesn't actually hit my teammate. I'm gonna build up a little bit so that this goes higher. It's the same AI as the missile. Oh wait. It appears that my weapon is gone. What? Oh, that is what it is, I guess. Is it gonna come down, or does it just leave? I think it may have just left. Yeah, okay. I think that it decided it didn't want to play the game anymore, and is now gone into heaven. You know what? Good for it. But it was a little bit disappointing considering I spent a shitload of money on that. You know what, that's okay. I'm sure that my teammates are gonna carry me anyways. They already killed like one guy. But damn, I fired that intentionally further forward and still didn't hit. Does that seriously not come back down? Man. Don't tell me I have to rebuild this further back. I'm kind of pissed. No, fuck it. I'm gonna rebuild it here and then maybe it'll work. Because we're architect. We'll have it built within the next couple of hours. It won't be that long, surely. Anyways, this time I'm gonna fire this one significantly farther forward. Now, can you actually get the enemy base there? Oh wow, wow, that does like no damage compared to like the planes that I've been seeing. I'm a little bit disappointed now. Anyways, that was something there as well. My teammates, yeah, they're just all going for the plane launchers. I imagine the planes may just be meta. I was expecting like the cannons to actually do something. This thing costs 1800 metal, and just doesn't do anything. And this thing also does. Different types of ammo. Ah, fragmentation, solid shell. Solid shell actually sounds interesting. I wonder what the different types of ammo actually mean in practice. That seemed complete ass. We're gonna try the high explosives round next. Wait, I can move weapons around. Oh, I could have just moved the missile. I didn't actually need to, delete and rebuild it, but that's okay. I don't think it's just the, meta gaming is what exactly is happening right now, because it seems the meta is just playing planes, and that's it. I don't know if they know what anti-missile batteries are, because I imagine that's gonna be the... And my teammate just shot by sniper. I think this is time for team killing. Well, it actually does nothing. I spent 800 metal for nothing. This does less damage than a cannon. God, that's disappointing. But what happened to all the OP modded weapons, huh? Back in my day, all the things were OP. Now it's just not. Hate missiles from the skies. What? Oh, I need to get one of these radars down. That looks interesting. Ooh, hold on. Wait, wait, hold on. That's a helicopter launcher. I'm gonna try out firing like one helicopter. They seem like a little bit like a slight amounts of silliness going on here. I'm gonna try and get one right here. There we go. Do I need to get helicopter ammunition as well? I think I do, right? Yes. Get the Apache helicopters going. Probably not gonna do anything. They're probably a lot weaker than the planes my teammates are currently controlling, but that's okay. And now all my teammates' planes are just getting shut down. Which means that can we just not do anything at this point? Yeah. I think this is now the nothing ever happens part of the mod. Which, what? Should I just start cannon stacking? I could just start cannon stacking and go to heaven with the cannons. I think that may actually be the fastest way to end this game. Because everything else just seems super easy. What is that? What? What is that? Is that the Mantis? Mortal defense does not target planes automatically. Can you upgrade these? I don't know what that weapon is. Is that a weapon that I don't get access to? That could be like a commander-specific one. This is the problem. I don't know enough about all the weapons to actually be able to do anything here. Anyways, there's the missile back up. I should be able to paint missiles from space, right? No. Okay. I guess the this guy just straight up just doesn't work. Anyways, how does this work? Alright. I'm professional. Hellfire Missile B. Shit. Space? Nah, and it got shut down. Least amount of lag. It's just this guy that's doing all the lag. What is that? It's one of these. Is that this guy? Oh, it's this guy that's doing that. Okay, you know what? I think I found my weapon of choice. Because that's not actually doing any damage. It's doing 0 damage. It's just large amount. Okay. Now, apparently I'm not going. That weapon, as you can see, it does a large amounts of explosion effects, but doesn't actually be pure to damaging my teammate, which is, so I'm assuming that goes both ways. No, that also goes into space? What the fuck? What is the point of that guy? That is on it. I am super disappointed right here. I'm about to start cannon stacking in the modded lobby because all the modded weapons are so ass and they just get shot down by AA. Like, this is actually just terrible. And then the missile doesn't do anything either. That seems to be the controls for the planes, but the missile just goes off to the sky and then doesn't do anything. Like, it's just all bait. It's all bait. Weapon orbital 20mm sweep? What? Is there multiple different types of missiles here? Cruise missile. Artillery rocket system? God. Clearing 70, super long. Yeah, but this doesn't actually do anything, man. It just goes up to the sky, doesn't come back down. Rocket. What does this even use? Ammo for rocket artillery rocket system. Alright, now I have to go find the artillery rocket system. Is it under the red one? Anti-air? No, that's anti-air. Oh god, so ass, bro. There's nothing. Is there no artillery rocket system? Chin hook. It doesn't appear that the artillery rocket system actually exists, which is fat. Oh, no, that's anti-air. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. Okay, I'm in a cannon stack now. This is getting out of hand. Well, at the end of the day, you know, you can always. I'm actually gonna block my teammate. I'm gonna block. I can't cannon stack all that high because, and those were two B-2 bombers that just smashed into each other. Fucking beautiful. Absolute state of this game. Nothing ever happens. Number one. And I can't even end the game because if I go any higher, then I block my teammate's launcher and my sniper's dead again. Oh, this should work. Is there only orbital 20mm sweep? Is this why it's broken? Because it's an orbital 20mm sweep or something? Do I have to take control of the missile or something? Is it like a manually controlled missile? It could be like the planes, I guess. I'll try that out. Oh god. Teammate actually doing something here? That's huge. I know you just had to click on it. Hold on. I think the missile... No, missile's not manually... Thank you for just shooting me, missile. You gonna do anything? No. You're just gonna go... Okay. Well, should I just say screw my teammate and force him to build higher? I'm gonna force him to build higher, yeah. I'm gonna build a bunch of, cannons in the front here because those seem to be the only things that are able to do anything. Yeah, you guys all have to go. There's arc cannon stacking all the way up to space now. Maybe I'll even build howitzers. Nah, I won't build howitzers. There's too much AA on the enemy team. Maybe even build normal nukes. Normal nukes seems like they would actually be able to work here because the ICBM does not actually appear to be doing anything, which is kind of a shame. You know? That's supposed to be looks like the game-ending weapon, and it just doesn't do anything. There's the artillery weapon that supposedly does something, but there's a large explosion effect. It's like a flashbang, you know? And it seems like it actually does something, but at the end of the day, it does 0 damage. Well, that was a plane that just crashed into me. And I can't build because now I'm getting insane amounts of lag. Really? Does that... Huh. It does appear to be setting me on fire, at least. And scaring me. I guess it does morale damage, you know? blinds me, slows me down, does all of the annoying things, but not actually does any damage. Utility weapon, I think, is what they're called. I'm just gonna big door these. I have an insane amount of metal, and I don't feel like setting up proper mini doors. And also, I don't think proper mini doors would work, because everybody just has large amounts of explosives. That was another plane. Alright, teammates do seem to be doing shit with the planes. Wait, is the meta just smash? This is just kamikaze planes at the enemy? Because my teammates, like, in the lobby before this, it showed that they had 3 wins in the lobby. Yeah, I think they're just smashing planes into the enemy here. I think that's actually their game plan. Maybe I'll have to, maybe I'll have to start listening to them here, because the shit... look at, for at least what I can see with my teammates, it seems to... Oh, these... Wait, you can just build them all at the same time? They don't have ammo build time? Wait, that shit's broken. Normally for ammo, you can only build one at a time, but these you can just build all of them at once? Oh, hold on. Hold on. My teammate seems to be, that figured this shit out. I had big surprise. They're modded gamers. I love seeing a B-2 just smash into my base. That is accepted. The enemies have figured it out as well. The 18th B-2 has hit my base. Shit. This is what they do in the Iraqi war. They're just like, the next target, queue up the next B-2. Shit's more effective than the bombs it drops. I mean, it does kinetic damage and explosive damage. That's a lot more than can be said for bombs, which are just explosive, I guess. Unless you can do, like, really weighted bombs. I don't know if the military has access to those. You know, those are kind of rare. Oh, it bounced off the portals? Okay. Wait, can portals reflect? Can portals can reflect smashing B2s that smash into me? These could be OP. Because if I could just stop all the B2s from constantly just, like, killing me, just smash them into the enemy bases. I mean, that would probably still be in control of it and could just turn it right around again, but it would still be interesting. Alright, now I need to get the plane launcher running. Actually start firing these absurd... the bombers. The kamikaze bombers. Not even efficient, they're just cheap. Wait, though, this I had to look at the ammo tab. I forgot. The gunship? There's a difference between the Atlas. I'm pretty sure they're just smashing the Atlas and the enemy there. Okay, whatever. They just exploded all my portals. Looks like the portals didn't actually work at the end of the day. One of the enemies leaving. No surprise there. This game's been going on for how long now? 22 minutes. 22 minutes of nothing. Of just complete silliness. Missiles that don't even work. Wonder if this is what happens like half the time in a real war. That somebody just fires a missile and it just doesn't do anything. And everybody's just looking at it being like, what what are you doing right now? Is there actually a plan with that helicopter, or are you just going to smash into my base? Well, it appears that there is. Well, it looks like you don't actually... Oh, it's tickling me. I see. You're using up all of your actions just to do a little bit of tickling. I appreciate it, though. You know, I haven't... the front of my base just hasn't been scratched yet. And my teammate just lost all of his weapons. Big L. Can this not fire? What does it take to fire that? Alright, well, that was kind of mean. Shooting my exposed weapon. But that didn't look like it was actually useful anyways. What does it take to fire the big planes? Does it say on the ammunition? It should say on the ammunition. Deploys paratroopers. Oh, is this just direct fire? No, how do I fire this? What? Does it not take the plane launcher? This is a plane launcher for a reason, I thought. Hold on. I'm now a little bit lost. The plane launcher's not able to fire planes. This is news to me. And my teammate doesn't appear to be exploding them now. No, his plane launcher can fire... What the fuck, man? Why can his plane launcher fire the planes and mine can't? My plane launcher's gone on strike. It's saying, nah, no firing planes for you. I'm gonna build some more of the... Oh, it's firing at me from behind. Ah, okay. You know what? Intelligent move there, buddy. I'm sure there's just... My massive block of wood is playable for you. Anyways, there's another enemy dead there. Not exactly sure how he died, but, you know... Not... not aware of most things that go on this mod. And the enemy plane just took out the helicopter. Wait, was that my teammate's plane that just decided to kill it there? Oh my god, this is... I should stop expecting this game to make sense. My teammate decides... Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Very nice. Nice helicopter right there. I respect it. Suicide helicopters now. They definitely repair a lot faster than those guys do damage. Like, that only did so much damage, I'm pretty sure it chain reacted the planes, which I still don't know how to fire. I probably will never know how to fire, because those are just imaginary... Like, I can fire them in my imagination, they just never fire themselves, so... Just retry to build the plane launcher for the 18th time. Maybe I can upgrade it. I'm thinking maybe I can upgrade it to actually be able to fire the weapons, but I've been... for the fact that I have no idea what's going on, there's probably some secret art that I don't know. I have to press a key that isn't known to anybody but the developer. That could be totally the case here. Still waiting for this guy, because like this guy is somewhat like that looks like the plane launcher. I'm not seeing anything else that looks like the plane launcher. So right, because this has the AW7. Mine has, and it's it again. Mine has the AW5 on it. So I'm thinking that the AW7 can fire. What are you doing, man? You know, that's supposed to be the anti-air missile. What the fuck? My face with the anti-air missile doesn't actually shoot down anything that's flying through the air. Kind of disappointing. Kind of annoying. What's going on there? Anyways, rebuild the plane launcher for the 19th time. There we go. Now it's going. Now you fire. Ah, beautiful. Shut down that plane. My teammate actually... Now you missed it. Okay, very, very nice. Those are the gunships, maybe? I don't know. So AW5 up here, this is an AW7. So I'm thinking maybe the AW7 has the ability to fire it, not the AW5. But that could just go insane. You're welcome, teammate. I stopped it for you, I think. Runway Mark 2. Oh, and you can get the Runway Mark 3 even. Okay. Okay, I'm understanding what's going on. You have to get the runway upgrades to actually be able to end the game. Because the all the non-plane weapons just don't seem to function in this mod. Which is, you know what? Kind of fair, I guess. Otherwise, who would use the planes if you could just defend against the planes and then never have to use them? And then just shoot them with missiles or something. And they do have a tier 3, it looks like, which means I have to get some tier 3 defenses right here. I don't want to get shot by... just lose my runway to the 18th time to the tier 3 there. I would be a little bit miffed at that if that happened. It looks like the front base's core is dead. And the last 2 cores are here, which is good to know. Which means those are the 2 cores I actually have to shoot if I ever actually build weapons in this game. Because I have not been doing a lot of weapon building. It's kind of a shame because normally I'm used to being the guy who carries, but like... This is modded. I'm not the knowledgeable guy. I'm the guy that then shows up and is like just confused, looking around. That's probably how it goes. Like, it's actually just most people's modded experience, I imagine. Just joining random lobbies. But AA does seem to be the same thing. Oh, you could shoot down tier 3s with the anti-air missile? That's crazy. I think this thing's kind of OP. Very thankful for this guy. Can I just fit a second one here? No, not really. 3 flags just shut down the... flags aren't OP. No! Why did you just shoot me, man? Mason deserved this. But to lose the anti-air missile launcher. It does appear that he's out of or massive plane to shoot at me now. Which is pretty solid, you know. No more massive explosives. Why? I could fire the helicopter at this guy? What? Do I have to upgrade this again? I think I do. Yeah, I have to upgrade that one more time, I think. And that's going to take how long to upgrade? A long time. Oh, I can enjoy my retirement while that happens and watch my teammates maybe actually win the game here. Those don't actually do any damage. I'm pretty sure those are exclusively just for smashing an enemy bases there. Yeah, I don't think those are meant to actually do any damage. How are the, I know there's gunships as well. Right, the most expensive weapon. Weapons that are aimed with a mouse. I'll grab some of these guys as well. This is what that guy has? No. Wow, the 18,000 energy cost, huh? For one shot, which I can guarantee you is going to be shot down in 1 second by some flags. Absolutely balanced. Those don't seem to actually be doing anything. Oh no, those do damage. I was wrong. Still have to wait for the, and these can only be built one at a time. Okay, now it makes sense why he's firing not those weapons, but rather the, what is it called? The Atlas instead, because it appears that those guys have a problem of not being able to build 18 of them at a time. This guy actually using normal Nighthawks? Wait, based? Wait, you can control the Nighthawks? Doesn't appear to matter, but can you build as many Nighthawks as at once as you want, or is it also stuck with the one limit? If I can just build infinite Nighthawks and just remove that, the one problem with them. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. If I could build like 18 Nighthawks at once, I would just actually Nighthawks just seem to be. If I can manually fire Nighthawks, which I don't think I can because we have pileable planes on. I could just shoot 18, because the problem with pileable planes, you can only shoot one plane at a time, because then you have to actually manually control it, but like, and I'm only one guy, I'm not like multiple dudes. Now I have to wait for this circle to complete here. But relatively quiet time of peace we have here. Everybody just has a bunch of flak. Actually just the dumbest mod ever. Oh my god. I'm gonna grow old. You can't do anything. Well, was that plane gonna do anything? No. Now it's gonna get shut down by the anti-air missile. Yeah. AA's too strong, man. Yeah, and he tried to dodge the anti-air missile, then smashed to the ground instead. Okay, we got the intelligent gamers going over here. Oh, this is kind of exposed. Get some metal wall like there as well. No, my teammate just has a portal's the weapon now. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And can I get another laser AA battery? I can't fit a second one. No, hold on. I can delete off these doors. I bet I can get a second one. If I can get a second one, man, they're going to have actually zero fun. They're not going to play the game at all. Yeah, there we go. 2 down now. The nothing ever happens continues. Wonder if I just fire it manually, whether or drop the weapon. Will it? Wait, if I can fire them manually and don't have to take control of it, I wonder how many if it works like, can I build 2, 3? No, I can't build 2. A tier 2 runway allows you to build 2 planes at once. It appears that this just doesn't. Alright, can I just fire this directly at my enemy there? Hold on. This doesn't have any drop. This just goes straight. Are you kidding me? Delete this off. Wonder if these if it's just the flag blocking it, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Wonder if I can just fire. Hello there. Can I just fire these directly at you? Is the question that we will be asking today. They just have enough AA, don't they? And my teammate just shot me. Great. I love that. I wonder if I get fire beams, though. I do have laser tech. I could get fire beams to actually protect the weapons going across the map. So that's like a lot of work. A lot of brain power. I know if I just build a shitload of Nighthawks, maybe. Just do the normal high seas weapons when there's all the funny weapons available. But the high seas weapons, I know that they work. And how they work. And they're not like this, where it's just random weird stuff constantly happening. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't think they're firing any weapons anymore, so what I'm gonna do is get a wall of... I'll rip the A weapons right there. I'm just gonna get a wall of fire beams in front and then save up 18 billion planes. 18 million Nighthawks, rather. Because I know how Nighthawks work, and if they work... If you have the option to just manually fire them and not do manual control, then I should just be able to overwhelm the enemy with complete amounts of Nighthawkage. I think that... And then I'm gonna go for a tier 2 runway, because then it should allow me to build 2 Nighthawks at once. And then I'll wait for the Nighthawks to build, and then that'll be the game plan. I wonder if you could set those on fire. Small amount of damage. My teammates don't appear to know what flak is. That's only an enemy type thing. Well, it's just average. So now I have to, like, and he's also just smashing into, like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm literally just a block of wood. I'm the last guy you should be smashing. I just lost all my fire beams now. Now I'm sad. No more fire beams for me. I just need a couple fire beams to be able to kill all the enemy flags. Because fire beams do one-shot enemy flags even through doors. So I need to be able to kill, like, all the enemy flags, and then I should be able to... I can't fire Nighthawks with the tier 1? Are you kidding me? You just nerfed these. And is that the game done? Ah, yes. Intelligent wiggle right here. Russian lobbies. Play at 999 ping. Exactly what I wanted to do. What the fuck is this lag, bro? It's the host. The host has terrible Wi-Fi. Ah, yes. Is he gonna smash? Great. Wow. Probably should stop my base from falling over there. Oh, that seemed about great. Like, if the problem is that none of my... I can't build fire beams because I need to build flat. Because none of my teammates know what AA is, right? Like, there's no other choice. So I can't actually get any weapons to land because I need to have a wall of flak. And the game never ends. It's kind of the dilemma I'm going through here. Because I can't end the game because my teammates don't... Like, because I can't build offensive weapons. Because I always need to defend myself, otherwise I will die. And it just sucks. Like that. Because I apparently my base is just a B-2 magnet. A B-2 see my base and they're like, yum. We need to eat some of that. Oh, look, he's shooting my teammate instead. L, he died. Didn't defend. He didn't have a big box like me. Doesn't know how to defend the B-2s. Can't just professionally absorb them. People always say I can absorb planes very well, and I'm always like, thank you. I know I'm the professional plane absorber around here. Everybody considers me the plane guy. I eat planes for breakfast. Anyway, I should be able to actually door these. Hello there. If you just have them like impact very far away from your base, it doesn't actually seem to do a lot of that, all that much damage. I'll be honest with you. Now, thank you. Now, teammates, will you learn what flak is and what AA is, or are you just gonna make me do with it the entire game and not do any AA or flak, despite the fact that you guys have plenty of space to do so? Nice bomber there. Yeah, I don't think any of these are ever gonna land. Sadly, is that supposed to be an Among Us? Like giving me Among Us vibes. Wonder if these will land though. Holy shit! Wait, the Nighthawks actually may have something going for them here. Never mind. Nighthawks are oh so ass. They're never gonna do anything. Upgrade that to tier 3. Let's see, teammate. You gonna learn your lesson here? Get some AA? Nah, he doesn't even have a purple tech. Why build flax when you could just not? Anyway, just more metal to tank all of the crazy shit that always comes my way. Wonder if I can actually just build a tower now that my teammate is roughly more or less dead. Get a tower for AA and fire beams, which I desperately need. Actually, maybe make my weapons land here. Because, you know, I'm not actually a big fan of my back teammate here. He doesn't seem to be all that... Wow. What was that? That seemed to have been a weapon there. Wait, oh, are you meant to portal this? I guess what you could do is just fire this through a portal, right? And then maybe it'll actually do damage? Maybe that's the intention behind the massive missile. Hold on. We're doing science here. Maybe this guy is actually useful, which I would be shocked by, considering the fact that I've been trying to use it for like a while now. But it's possible. It's possible that that's how you used it all along. Thank you, Black. It appears you can only do something if they're actually exposed. Which I will get back here. Get some exposed flak, and then also get some fire beams. Oh, you guys both fire? Why don't you guys separate fire? Man. That's disappointing. I was hoping that they would separate fire, not group fire. Because now that's just a waste of one anti-air missile battery. Get the doors on these guys. I'm never going to be able to afford fire beams, am I? Endlessly be trapped to just do an infinite flak. Because my teammates don't want to. The great part about this game. Like, look at... I don't know how the mod works, but I know how flak works. Because that's a base game weapon. I don't know what my teammates do. Like, I certainly wasn't expecting a normal fire beam. You can tell. You can tell, because, like, he's putting it down very slowly. Almost killed a second flag there. That was very, very on fire. Anyways, when I got the triple flak up here. And then just fire directly across like this. Hello, flags. How are you guys doing today? Gonna all burn to death. Oh, and is that gonna drop the portal? Almost. Fire beam's OP. Especially in these lobbies. Against flak. Because that's all they have. That's all that top guy has. He just has a lot of flaks everywhere. And it's pissing me off. No more flaks for you. Sit the flak down. Hey, maybe I'll be able to shoot bottom. Nah, I can't even shoot bottom base now. It's not possible. Mainly due to the fact that he just has a bunch of AA in there. And he doesn't even have a core left, so like it doesn't even matter if I do damage to him because he doesn't have any weapons. Like he'll just rebuild it. Please stop that. Nah, no, of course not. And that's gonna smash into me. I'm back to being the B-2 magnet. Back to being the B-2 magnet. Lovely. Lovely. The useful teammates. At least they could absorb a couple B2s for me. They're not even doing that. That's like all I gotta do. It's pretty basic. Build a giant block of wood that looks appealing to shoot. But sometimes you just can't expect your teammates to be able to do much. And that is what it is. Though I don't even know why I'm doing my weapons. It's not like they have any direct fire weapons like lasers or cannons or anything, so kind of useless. I actually should have just built plasma beams. I don't know why I built fire beams. Fire beams have go through doors, but they never. I don't think they have anything more than like a single door. It's not actually not all that useful. Is that? What is that? What fired that? I want to build one of those. Oh, now they're just using normal nukes. Okay. Uh-oh. The actually scary thing, non-modded weapons, that's cheating. Anyways, I need to start building up these ammo again. Can you please fire? Why didn't you fire, man? There was a... I think I may be dead here very soon. And especially one of the batteries goes up. Actually, they're not going to reach the batteries. They're too far in. Too well placed. Too intelligent. Let's sell off the Nighthawks here. Don't want them to just explode on me. And there, yeah, okay. Looks like he's using... I don't actually know what that's firing, though. I want to build one of those guys. I don't know what... Is it anti-air... Launches tracking anti-air missiles. No. No, which one is it? Is it the I know there's one under purple tech, right? No. I don't know what's firing the missiles like that. It must be this guy. Transport helicopter sporting buzzer. Okay. There's another B-2. Repair that. But there must be something firing the missiles. It must be like the rocket artillery thing, but maybe this upgrades into rocket artillery. Like all I'm thinking, like they must be upgrading into rocket artillery, right? Sports. No, I have to think that this guy. Where is it? Weapons. Deck gun barrel 1 orbital laser. No. I should maybe go for... Nah, deck guns would get absolutely obliterated by the OP flak in the mod. A lot of hard choices here. Alright, I'm gonna try again with the missile. ICBM silo. What does the ammo for this go into? Artillery system cruise rocket art. Maybe this has an upgrade. No, it doesn't. Man. It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Check the replay after this game. Find out what weapon that is. I know what weapon that is. That's the B-2. Still have a complete lack of AA. That's a missile. Those are just normal nukes. Should be no problem to tank. There's nothing valuable to hit anyways anymore. It's all been killed by the massive amounts of planes that have been hitting the tower. Professional Iraqis. I would never be able to stand up to their might. And it's going to show here. The fact that my base is now just one massive block of wood and I can't... And another thing is I'm playing at like 300 ping, so I can't even build fast to defend myself. Yeah, 233 ping pretty consistently here. Unfortunate. Anyway, I get more wood down here because the guy is still shooting me with more nukes. Which is just great. And they're buster nukes as well. Do they actually hit anything here? Nope. Anyways, now let's see if this guy does something. If I portal it out. Because maybe then it'll be actually able to aim. Uh-oh. I think I'm about to lose my portal. Nah, I didn't lose the portal. Didn't lose the portal. Did lose a sniper, though. Which is kind of required for the missile to fire here, so... Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but... End of the day, didn't really do much damage to me. Large amounts of explosion damage, but... Like, let's be honest, it wasn't all of that bad. Wait for the missiles to fire here. And I'll try doing something again. Are you firing the nukes? Nope, no he's not. No way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. Just gets absorbed by the ground. I guess if stuff hits the ground, it just doesn't explode then. That's good to know. Good to know. And also, the turned off portal just allowed them to pass through. That was a little bit scary. I was afraid, like, if this ground had solid ground like here, it wouldn't get absorbed, but it doesn't. So, it does get absorbed perfectly fine. L teammate still doesn't know what AA is. God damn, how do these people not... They're supposed to be the pros in the lobby. Like, is that... Yeah, the host is the back base? Like, come on, you're the host. You're supposed to be able to abuse the mod and know how to play the mod. And this guy just does... Oh. My silo died. Interesting. Well, I guess I have to rebuild the silo now. Absolutely lovely. Be tempted to just build the wall of lasers. Though I know if I even do build a wall of lasers, I'm immediately gonna get a B-2 smash into it. The B-2s are gonna be magnetically attracted to the wall. There'll be nothing I'll be able to do about it, but... Ah, is that another one going into my base? Yeah, of course. There's no other bases in this game. And now I get missiles as well. Oh, the enemies just want to give me so many presents, man. They're all just so kind. That's what they are. All my teammates build bunkers. They don't know how to build a base. Oh, wow. Those buster nukes actually did quite a bit of damage. That just cut straight through all the metal. I can respect that. B-2 was actually doing less damage than the nukes there. That gunship's kind of scary, though. You'll be hurting. And there goes another B-2. Or was it the Atlas? Doesn't matter. They're both just massive planes. One's a support plane and one's a bomber. Doesn't really make a difference when you smash it directly into the enemy base, I imagine. Hey, look at this. This is rebuilt again. Let's go like that. Needs to build a bunch of shit. And maybe actually get some more flags built here. Maybe. Be able to play the game here. No, not gonna be able to play the game. More nukes. Could you please shut that down? I'm not really interested. No, of course not. Of course not. Just absorbing more nukes. And it's already reloaded. What? How many nukes does this guy have? Alright. Well, whatever. Hey, my teammate actually did something. That's amazing. He absorbed one nuke for me. That's all I ever really wanted out of him. Everybody's actually just switching to lasers now. Honestly, just it's so valid though. The normal weapons suck so much ass. The planes don't do anything. They just get shot down. And okay, my teammate now has pretty much uncontested control of the air. Because, wait, why don't these fire in groups of 3? I don't know why they were only firing one shot there. Kinda awkward. Ahem. Teammate got all of his weapons exploded by another B-2. Anyways, see if this guy actually works for once. This is built correctly, right? Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's correct. That's correct. What the fuck? What? What? Why did that just go into my teammate? Least broken mod. Just doing team killing. Oh, wait, that instantly shuts down planes? Wait, lasers instantly shut... Oh. Oh, I wish I was told about this sooner. How do I build one of those, man? Want to build one of those as well? I know missiles are also shut down by lasers. I think I'm just going to do full laser A at this point, like... if they shut down everything, then they just shut down everything. But also, the ICBM does not actually seem to work here. At all. It's broken in every single way. Fuck that plane, bro. Kill yourself. Or am I on fire? What? No. Unfortunate. Look at this guy's firing even more planes at me. Or even more things. What are they? Nukes. Wow. Nice weapon there. I have to manually AA everything because blacks are just useless, man. Maybe I'll go for my own nukes as well. Maybe. And I kind of need to... I can't do that because I need to keep everything for tanking. Like, if I go nukes, I have to sell off everything else, and then I'm going to die because I won't be able to tank stuff. Which would be crazy. Which would be really unfortunate. Oh, yeah. The orbital laser's going to get through. Yeah, that's not happening, man. I'm sorry to tell... Wait. I can help. I can do a laser A for the orb. Wait, hold on. If plasma beams block flak, then maybe I could go for my own orbital laser. Yeah, grab some of these. Also, I probably should start replacing everything here with the metal and stuff. Start building up the orbital laser ammunition. Fire them like 4 of them at once. Alright. It's dead. I wonder if I can hit that. What is that? How do I not have one of those? I swear, these are all just buster weapons that I don't get access to. Aimed with sniper radar. Yep, this doesn't get aimed at all. I want to build one of those so bad, man. Cruise missile. Advanced targeting and devastating ammo for rocket. Artillery rocket system, but I don't... It's just bait. It's just bait. I've been looking for this artillery rocket system forever. Maybe it's just an upgrade. Maybe I have to upgrade this guy. Disable anti-air. Enable anti-air. No, okay. It's not for that guy. Maybe it's for this guy. I'll try building a couple of these and just see if that's just the defensive weapon, just doing defensive weapon things. Just shut that down. Can I get some AA going over here? Or rather, anti-AA. Oh, very nice plane. From my teammate. And there goes all of the flags. At least all the ones behind doors. All the undoored exposed ones are still with us, which is kind of silly, but is what it is. Watch this be the artillery system. What? Orbital 20mm sweep? I can do that? That's so weird. Yeah, nice plane. Oh, what? Another plane? Yeah, shoot it again. I dare you. Can I shoot through that portal? I want to shoot through that portal. Fuck, I can't aim, man. I'll shut down. Oh, I got self-damage from the nukes. Lasers are so good against for AA, man. I love them. They're the greatest thing ever. Does it get buffed? No. Okay, ammo build speed does not. Even the modded ammo does not get buffed by the weapons and things. So disappointed that this doesn't work at all. So ass, man. By the way, look at those weapons are coming from back there. What are those? Those are the artillery weapons that I built at the start of the game that sucked ass. I can't aim a laser. Wasn't I trying to aim down here? No, that was the AA laser. Nah, I can hit down there. I really just want to hit that portal, because I'm pretty sure if I hit that portal, it's going to explode this, and then everything in this base is going to die. But that would assume that I can actually aim a weapon, which I currently can't. I'm actually going to try and help this get across the map. If it is actually aimed well, which it could be. Nah, didn't help it get across the map hard enough. And should build my own. Need to get an orbital laser launcher myself now. Because I do have all the ammunition for it built. Yeah, start shutting down all the flak over there again. Hopefully he has some explosives in there. Nah. I went all the way down at the bottom part of his base. Very nice follower. And my teammates are building normal nukes now. No, no, this can't, Oh, it's the rocket artillery system! It's what I've been looking for. That's how you build it. It's an upgrade. Okay. Hold on. New weapon unlocked, and I'm dead. And that's GG. Well, that was a game. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That was terrible. that was such a modded game. Oh my god. 2v4, by the way. Brother, what are you talking about? Our bottom base wasn't there. That's such an average enemy player being like, you know, actually it was in fact no, in fact this was a 1v4. I was the only one playing on my team. All my teammates didn't build AA. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed. That was absolutely goddamn terrible. Playing on 230 ping as well. But, you know, I think that was kind of a cool game. See ya.